What's going on, people, and welcome back to Rootz TV, man. Back in familiar settings as always. Ball League UK Week 3. Here's the roundup of my thoughts and opinions on everything that went down. And boy, it was a feisty one, wasn't it? Got started off with 26ers versus RTW, Clint 419's team versus John Terry's team. And you know what? This was a banger from the rip. Like, it was an aggressive game. You had the wild cards in there. Steve-O the Madman, he filled in as a wild card for John Terry's team, brought that grit and experience. And people who didn't think Steve-O the Madman can actually play, he can ball out still, man. People didn't realise that Steve-O the Madman, before the whole content thing, he actually could play. He wasn't capping, like he can actually play. So a good wild card addition to the 26 team, brought a lot of experience at the back there. And you know what, had a few good, decent touches there. People might have thought he was just there for like jokes and gimmicks and obviously social media presence, but they've already got that. Not the gimmick side, but the social media presence, so they didn't need it for that. He can actually ball out, he can actually play, and actually made a difference at the back. I would have to say the moment of the game, the talking point of the game for me was the foul by Josh Harrop on Saka-san. Awful challenge, awful challenge.
Like it, not my sack. It was a naughty tackle there from Josh Harrop. Like it. Come on now, guys. Relax it, guys. Let's relax it now.
Ended up seeing a couple people sent off from both teams. And I thought, you know what? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, though. Was there a misidentity? Jardel, you know I'm talking to you, bro. You know I'm talking to you. Jardel Sterling, first pick from 26ers. And also, remember the Bongo Boys. Shout out Bongo Boys, of course. I thought you should have got sent off rather than your teammate there. But anyway, both of them lost a man. And funny enough, Jardel then went on to score for the 26ers as well.
Jardel Sterling, surely not going to shoot. Why not? Jardel! For the 26ers, number 17, Jardel Sterling.
The 100th Baller League goal as well. So again, that's another accomplishment there. The equaliser though for RTW was crazy. Hit the bar 3 times and then eventually was put away. And what a game.
Might be coming to join me on commentary. If he throws away these 3 points here, he might not bother. Oh, it's Pepe off the bar again, and in. On the 3rd time of asking.
What a game overall. And the first draw of the Ball League as well. They kept kind of saying that they've never had a draw, and they ended up getting 2 on the night anyway. So, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it by now. Of course you've watched it by now, but it was the first draw of the game, 3-3. On to the next game, which was Treble FC versus Wembley Rangers AFC. Now, John Terry was fresh off of that first draw, joined the commentary team, and he was still fuming, blaming the referees. And he kind of had a point in that respect.
The refs are awful. The refs have been terrible. The refs have to take some responsibility. We lose 2 men because 2 of our players are trying to break a fight up on the pitch after 3 diabolical tackles. Like, I don't want to be that person coming on going, oh, it's not us, we know what we've got to do better, but also that the refs have to take responsibility tonight.
He didn't have too much good things to say or too many positive things to say about the referee, Mark Clattenburg. I didn't think I'd be agreeing with John Terry in 2025, but here I am. But yeah, to be fair, he does have a point. The refereeing was a bit shambolic at times, especially during that game as well. So, yeah, it's a bit of a sticky one still, because he had to end up joining the commentary team and talk about them whilst commentating on the next game. Had a couple of Premier League ballers in attendance. I believe Tom Kearney from Fulham was there and Sam Smodic was there as well, getting bantered off basically by young Angry Ginge, as he does, of course, which was funny. And obviously, yeah, Ola Aina, who's pretty much everywhere now. Is he a footballer now? He seems more like he's moving more like an influencer right now these days. He was on commentary duty as well for the United game. But yeah, back to the Treble FC game versus Wembley Rangers, an absolute banger of a game. Probably the game of the night. Notable things that I seen, no Luis Figo again, shock. Come on, Luis, come on, bro. I know you're big time in that, but come on, you got to help out Manny. Although he doesn't look like he needs it sometimes because he's running the show. No Ryan Caldwell from Five Guys FC, so Five Guy fans, I know, no Ryan, he wasn't selected. But a wild card was brought in from last week and was brought in again this week, Izzy. Yeah, people might know him through the scene as Izzy, played for Stars League, B2R, you name it. He was playing as well. He scored the first double goal as well. So again, the goal that was worth double points.
Referee plays on, was it a foul? No. Shot comes in!
That's a big goal, that is. No, it's not a foul, that. Trod on the ball.
The moment of the night for me, not even just the moment of the game, but the moment of the night, Dom Pires. Now listen, I might get onto him for wearing a couple of these, too many of these, but yeah, listen, the credit is where it's due. Dom Pires, man, stepped up in the last challenge there, scored amazing 4 goals in 3 minutes, man. Like, that is it. Like, anyone who's slating out the baller league, saying it is this, is that, listen, it was end-to-end stuff. It's like back in the day in the cages when you guys shooting from one end, you're shooting from that end, and 4 goals. And the last one, the clutch moment goal, when he's just conceded one over his head from the keeper. He's just got the ball halfway line, banged it straight over the player's head. And yeah, man, Ian Wright was pretty much in tears, bruv. So was Chloe Kelly, scored a point for the team in the dying seconds of the game, man. So Dom Pires, shout out to you, bro. Come in clutch.
Goal for Wembley Rangers. Another goal. Goal for Wembley Rangers. This could end really badly for Treble FC. Could be about 3 goals in a minute. Domingos Pires. Oh, is it in or not? Goal for Wembley Rangers. Does the goal stand? Gone in 4-4. He did go right in the depth. Is it going to be 3 points on the boards? Blocks. He could get lobbed. Aaron Stevens. Aaron Stevens. Treble FC. Right at the death. It was only 7 days ago the goalkeeper scored here in the Common Box Arena. 7 days on, Aaron Stevens might have just scored the winner. But he has to survive this last one. 5, 4, final 6 seconds for Wembley Rangers. 1. Oh no! Oh no! Wembley Rangers! 5-5! This is what bowling league's all about! Unpredictable game changers! They couldn't hit a ball door for the last 2 weeks! But Domingos Pires has just scored 4 in the last 3 minutes!
And yeah, man, you can't knock it, man. For me, he was the MVP of the night, although it went to someone else. Anyway, we'll get into that shortly. The next one was United versus Santan FC. So United undefeated right now. Listen, he's taking it seriously, Angry Ginge. Shout out to Angry Ginge, man. PK Humble, or should I say PK Humble, Gerard PK, any relation, was back in the team, back from America, doing his thing, scored, did his celebration, done his dance, of course. That's PK Humble for you.
They're only 1 goal behind. PK Humble shoves his man away! And there's his straight celebration. Oh, they're all getting involved.
No Mike Kill for Santan FC, unfortunately. He was a big miss. But for me, yeah, Tyler Winters stole the show. He got on the score sheet a couple of times. A couple of assists as well, and won the MVP. And it's unfortunate for Dom Pires, although he had such a fantastic game. Tyler Winters just pipped him and obviously won the MVP of the night, but fantastic game. And it goes to show that, like, influencers can take this thing seriously, man. That's what we want to see, that level of commitment from the influencers going into these matches. So, yeah, fair play. And United sit top, unbeaten, 3 wins out of 3. What game do we have next? We had M7 versus Deportrio next. And shock, Deportrio turned up. Hey, well done for turning up to your team. Hey, they actually turned up. All 3 of them turned up. Micah Richards, Alan Shearer, and of course Gary Lineker. First time all 3 of them showed up. Last week was Micah Richards. And yeah, it kind of makes a difference, man. Just even their presence alone, just having them all 3 there in attendance. So for me, it was the Stefan Illich versus Rafael Garcia derby, 2 players that are doing bips for their teams right now. And it was actually Garcia who scored the fastest goal in Baller League history, 14 seconds. That will take some stopping. You pretty much have to score from kickoff to beat that. But 14 seconds is the fastest Baller League goal so far scored by Rafael Garcia. Sordell was on fire, of course, showing his experience from being a pro and stuff like that. And overall, Deportivo just had enough just to get it over the line to win 4-3, and now they're second behind United, just behind them on goal difference. On to the next game, which was SDS FC versus MVP. So that was Sharky's team versus Alicia Lehman's team and Maya Jammer's team. Everyone turned up for this one, for the influencers anyway. It's nice to see Maya Jammer was on time as well. 2 pens were missed in under a minute for SDS FC, which is unfortunate. Alfie Matthews got a double, got a penalty and a dink. And then overall, you know, SDS, this is a shame as well, man. Some of their big hitters didn't turn up as well. Big John went from keeper to striker. He's got that pedigree in him. That left foot is lethal. And unfortunately, SDF suffered their second defeat of the season. So they now sit in 7th place. Then on to the last game. I'm not going to lie to you, it was a bit of a long stretch by the time it got to this one, but it is what it is. The 6th game of the night, the final game of the night was N5, the Invincibles, or the Invincibles according to KSI, versus Vision FC. Fernando Forestieri turned up for N5. Bit of a blast from the past. Sheffield Wednesday fans, if you know, you know. Watford, I believe, as well. Had a stint there as well. He was the kind of main focus. Obviously, they love to focus on ex-pros. Me, not so much. I don't really care. You've had your kind of time. But anyway, the main guy, you know him, Mr. Big Time, I call him, Florian Castrati, Flow Rider for El Sahara, but also Florian Castrati in Vision FC. Sorry, got to be official here. He scored the winning goal to win it for Vision FC, and they won 7-6. But anyone who goes down to Trent Park on a Sunday night, 6 p.m. onwards, you'll see this guy with a lethal left foot. Some people say he's all left foot, but sometimes he proves otherwise. Anyway, but he was the main guy to seal the deal for Vision FC and get them the 3 points. And now, here's the table. So at the top, as I said before, United are undefeated, 9 points out of 9. Deportivo just behind them, merely on goal difference that separates them. MVPs United on 9 points too. Vision are up to 4th on 8 points. Santan, who really miss Santan Dane's presence on the sideline. Even Angry Jidge got a quick jab in there as well about him not being there. He's there in 5th. Treble FC are 6th place. SDS are 7th. M7 are 8th. RTW are 9th on 2 points. Wembley Rangers have finally got their first point thanks to Don Pires with that late goal. And 26ers are 11th with 1 point. And N5, the Invincibles, who are now invincible, are still rock bottom at the bottom of the table. Overall, I have to give this night 8.5 out of 10. It looks like people being there did make a difference in terms of the atmosphere. The £15 tickets did look like it does make a difference, filling out the arena. You could actually hear the crowd from your home. And overall, like, even the little things that they took into consideration, man, like dropping the names in commentary or reminding viewers that these players do play for YouTube teams or do play elsewhere. I think those little name drops do help, just in case you want to look these people up and reference them as well. You know, responding back to people in the chat, responding back to things that from the previous week as well, because again, there's going to be a lot of new people coming in. You know, despite getting hundreds of thousands of views online, people are still picking this up online and they're still going to be naysayers. So keeping people in check from last week, that was good as well. And I just think, like, overall, like, they've really started to up their game as well. It looked like the CEO's a bit chirpier this week, which is nice to see. He's more happy with his product as well. There's always still more room for improvement. I think the wild cards, maybe giving a bit more back history on them as well, it would be nice as well. But overall, I think it was really nice to see, man. And yeah, shout out to everyone who's locked in as well, doing their thing behind the scenes. And yeah, I still think it's onwards upwards from here. As always, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is there anything that could be done to improve? I think it's a really good week overall. I still think Don Pires could have been MVP, but Tyler Winter's got it overall. But overall, I think it was a fantastic week, and I'm looking forward to next week already. I might even have to go down myself. Anyway, as always, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys all in a bit.